to this rainy Thursday, and I'm sitting here reflecting on all the things that are going on around us and how our world is just filled with so much worry and stress, whether it is trying to figure out how you're going to make ends meet financially, perhaps because you've been laid off and trying to figure out how to get unemployment, all the way to those who are maybe trying to figure out how to get childcare for their children because they have to work. And even in those places, maybe those work environments are more dangerous than they would like, as we're hearing in the news about some of our healthcare workers. Or maybe you're just home wondering what's next and thinking about what's going to happen long term. Whatever it is, or maybe you're even sick and maybe worried about that. This is a time of stress, this is a time of trial for all of us. And I was thinking about that and reflecting on David and his life. King David pretty much lived his whole life under stress. For the most part, someone was always after him, trying to kill him or make life more difficult for him. And so in that time of stress, what David did is he spent time praying. And as a result, many of our Psalms are his words of crying out to God in those times of stress. And so I want to read Psalm 31. I think I've probably taken bits of it this week in our other videos, but I want to read it all through as an encouragement for all of us who are feeling the stress, and to say that our refuge is found in none other than God himself, in the person of Jesus Christ. And so as I read this, I ask you to listen to it through the eyes of being in a stressful situation, whatever your situation is. But even as I was reading it this morning, I was also thinking there are lots of parallels to it with Jesus towards the end of his life, as he was spending Passion Week in Jerusalem. And I gotta believe there's a lot in here that resonates with his spirit at that time as well. So read it for your own situation. Also think about it in terms of how it applies to Jesus as he walked through the last days of his life here on earth. And in that, I hope you will find the hope that is secure in our God. For he does not disappoint, and he holds us close, and his heart is always near to us. And so listen to the words of Psalm 31 this morning. O Lord, I have come to you for protection. Don't let me be disgraced. Save me, for you do what is right. Turn your ear to listen to me. Rescue me quickly. Be my rock of protection, a fortress where I will be safe. You are my rock and my fortress. For the honor of your name, lead me out of this danger. Pull me from the trap my enemies have set for me, for I find protection in you alone. I entrust my spirit into your hand. Rescue me, Lord, for you are a faithful God. I hate those who worship worthless idols. I trust in the Lord. I will be glad and rejoice in your unfailing love. For you have seen my troubles, and you care about the anguish of my soul. You have not handed me over to my enemies, but you have set me in a safe place. Have mercy on me, Lord, for I am in distress. Tears blur my eyes. My body and my soul are withering away. My years are shortened by sadness. Sadness has drained my strength. I am wasting away from within. I am scorned by all my enemies and despised by my neighbors. Even my friends are afraid to come near me. When they see me on the street, they run the other way. I am ignored as if I were dead, as if I were a broken pot. I have heard the many rumors about me, and I am surrounded by terror. My enemies conspire against me, plotting to take my life. But I am trusting in you, O Lord, saying you are my God. My future is in your hands. Rescue me from those who hunt me down relentlessly. Let your favor shine on your servant. In your unfailing love, rescue me. Do not let me be discarded, O God, for I cry out to you for help. Let the wicked be disgraced. Let them lie silent in the grave. Silent their lying lips, those proud and arrogant lips that accuse the godly. How great is the goodness you have stored up for those who fear you. Lavish it on those who come to you for protection, blessing them before the watching world. You hide them in the shelter of your presence, safe from those who conspire against them. You shelter them in your presence, far from accusing tongues. Praise the Lord, for he has shown me the wonders of his unfailing love. He kept me safe when my city was under attack. In panic I cry out, I am cut off from the Lord. But you heard my cry for mercy and answered my call for help. Love the Lord, all you godly ones. For the Lord protects those who are loyal to him, but he punishes harshly the arrogant. So be strong and courageous. Put all of your hope in the Lord. As we continue to move in this crisis, we don't know what kind of time frame we're going to be operating under. But in the midst of that, know that you have a faithful one who is simply a prayer away. And so turn with all of your heart, your soul, your mind, and your strength to Jesus. For he will meet you in your fears, meet you in your tears, and give you hope and a peace that passes all understanding. God bless all of you today. Hang in there, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye now. Christ